Uh, Welcome to Subramani. One thing which I left out, which I should have included, this is the advantage of writing. You can go back and add this para. I am not confident of doing that with this video. What you should have achieved by 32. One more thing is found a good app to track your expenses, both you, your spouse, and if your parents are not doing it, them. This is very important because if you don't know where you're spending, you won't be able to control it. I'm not even saying you should control it, but at least you should know where you're spending. Once you start writing, you realize that, oh, this is where I was spending and this is not where I was spending. Another important thing, tracking your expenses, along with that tracking your credit score. This is something which people forget. Track your credit score and track your net worth. See how much you are earning, how much you are investing, and how much is your net worth, because this is a time when you should also be thinking about your retirement and find out how much money you will require for retirement. When you're 32, it is impossible to estimate how much you require for retirement, which could happen at the age of 60, 65, maybe 55, whatever. So 30, 40 years later, what is going to happen? There is no way how you will be able to estimate. So for me, a good number to track is $1 million US. 1 million US dollars would be about 8 crores today. I'm sure your requirement at retirement will be much higher, but at least target that 1 million US dollar, because tomorrow if the US dollar is $100, you are talking of 10 crores and not 8 crores, right? So that is some kind of indexation which is happening, where the dollar might come down, it might become 3 rupees, 30 rupees. I'm not getting into all that, right? I'm just saying 1 million US dollar as of now is 8 crores. Keep increasing it by 5% every year, because that is the kind of money that you're going to require at retirement. So, target some number and start investing. Another important thing which is taking medical insurance, not just for yourself, but anybody who is dependent on you. Okay, your parents are not dependent on you, but your parents are, let's say your mother was a housewife and your father was a government servant. Chances are you won't have adequate medical insurance, and the medical facility may be far away, it may not be in a hospital that you want it to be, right? So with all these problems, please take medical insurance for them. Another important thing which may or may not appeal to you is to take medical insurance for a long-standing servant, driver, whoever is there with you, simply because you are going to incur the expenses. Don't fool yourself into believing that you will not pay, right? Your maid servant's hand breaks and she has to spend 1 lakh in a hospital. I'm sure she will have 20,000 rupees of her own. That 60,000 is going to come from you. So if there is anybody whose medical insurance you will pay, or whose medical bill you will pay, it could be your uncle, aunt, school teacher, your parents, your servant, your driver, your anybody, your office peon, right? Assuming that you are doing your own business, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, let them take a medical insurance and you please reimburse. Keep the receipt with you. Make sure that in case something happens, you have that backup, because it's better to pay 2 lakhs, pay a premium for 5 lakh insurance, rather than pay whenever it happens, right? So tell that person to take a medical insurance for him, or if it's her, for them, for their family, and you say partly I will reimburse. Get yourself a good financial advisor, and if you're on your own business, get yourself a good chartered accountant, a financial advisor, and a lawyer before you get into any big deals. I see young boys and girls, very great enthusiasm, starting their own business, but they are not very capable of understanding all the implications, right? So somebody says, oh, we want a GST receipt, so they go and take a GST registration. You need to find out whether GST is actually applicable to you, how much of tax you are paying, how much should you be paying, how you should be accounting, right? When you're collecting money from somebody and giving it to somebody else, that is not your income. If you're collecting one rupee from A and giving it to a hotel, then maybe you're giving whole 1 rupee to them and they're giving you a commission or anything like that. That commission could be your income, right? But not the whole amount, right? If I take money from somebody and invest 1 crore, that 1 crore is not my income. That 1 crore, if that person pays me a fee for managing that money, that fee is my income. When that fee exceeds a particular level, I need to pay income tax, GST, etc. on it. understand all these implications even if you're a young businessman, right? So by now you should have understood all this. So make sure that all this is in place, because for your life to be successful you will need to put all these bits and pieces in place perfectly so that your life continues to be well. Thank you.